Home care owners, let me ask you something. Are you running your home care business or is your business running you? Now, if you feel like you're constantly putting out fires, managing every detail, getting sucked into the day to day problems, and there's no room to think about or actually focus on growth, you're not alone. I went through this too. And so many home care owners are stuck in the day-to-day grind. But the truth is that you're never gonna scale your business if you just stay stuck in that actual mindset. See, when I started my business, I was exactly where you were. I was scheduling shifts, answering phones, doing the recruiting, payroll, selling, training caregivers, you name it. I was doing it. And honestly, I thought that's the way it was meant to be for me to be considered a good leader. See, I told myself, if I just work harder, the business will grow. But here's the thing, working harder isn't the answer. And you guys know that working smarter is the key. The problem with being stuck in the daily operations is that you don't really have time to think about the big picture. You're so stuck in the surviving that you're not actually leading. And as long as you're caught up in all the little details, you're never gonna be able to step into your true role as the CEO. Now, let's be real. If you're running on fumes, you're burnt out, how long can you keep going like this? See, for me, the shift came when I realized that my business was only going to grow as much as I did. My job wasn't to do it all, it was to lead. It was to set the vision, it was to build a team and systems and strategies that can handle the daily operations without me. I really wanted to build an asset that can run completely without me. Once I made that mindset shift, everything started to change. I wasn't buried in day-to-day tasks anymore. I had the freedom to focus on growth, to focus on strategy, and even my own work-life balance. And that's when the business started thriving. So how do you make that shift? How do you go from working in your business to actually working on it? Let me share a few steps that really helped me make this transition. First thing I did was I started to make a list of every single task that I handled in a typical day or typical week. You guys could do the same thing right now. I mean, everything. Scheduling, billing, following up with caregivers, answering client calls, get it all down on paper. This step is important, and even though it's tedious, it will help you see just how much you're doing and where your time is being consumed. Get a notebook, do things in 15-minute increments, right? Or at least jot it down what you were doing. Now look at this list and ask yourself, what are the things that only I can do? Especially the things that you're good at. Be real honest here. Most of the time, those tasks are big picture things like setting financial goals, working on strategy, key leadership roles, building relationships in the community, systems, things along those lines. Those are your CEO level responsibilities, the things that actually drive growth. Now, for everything else that's on that list, what I'm asking you to do is start to look at what can I delegate? What can I automate? What can I eliminate? What can I outsource? Now, I know for many of you guys, delegating, it can feel scary. I get it. You might be thinking, but no one can do this as well as me. I used to feel the same way. But holding on to everything, it's exactly what keeps you stuck. Delegating isn't about giving up control. It's about empowering others to take ownership of the task so you can focus on what actually matters. Does that make sense? Now listen, delegation doesn't mean that you're gonna have to hire a massive team overnight. Just start small. Maybe you hire someone to handle scheduling, or maybe you invest in a software to automate a repetitive task, or maybe you work with a virtual assistant to take care of some administrative work. The goal here is to free up your time so you can focus on the things that are gonna move the business forward. You have to start valuing your time as the CEO. Now I get it. Letting go is hard. It's not just about the task. It's about trusting others and believing that your business can still thrive without you being involved in every single detail. A lot of owners go through this, but here's the truth. The more you let go, the more space you create for growth, and the more you focus on CEO level thinking, the more you will build a business that runs like a well-oiled machine, one that doesn't need you in the middle of every single decision. See, the shift won't happen overnight, right? Full transparency, but every small step you take towards delegation, big picture thinking, it brings you closer to the freedom and the success that you deserve. Now, remember why you started this business in the first place. Yeah, I know you want to help a lot of people. You want to make money in the process. That's okay. It wasn't to burn out. It was to create something bigger than yourself, something that gives you the flexibility to live life on your terms while still doing something that you feel good about. So here's my challenge for you right now. What is one task that you can delegate, outsource, or eliminate this week? Just start there. And if you're ready to take this journey and really step into your role as a CEO, stick with me. I'm here to share more tips and strategies to help you scale your business and reclaim your time. You got this. I believe in you. Let's do this together.